Alright, quick thing before this video starts, it became longer than I thought. It was like a 1 hour video, so I'm gonna have to cut it down and edit it, so it's gonna be 3 videos. One is gonna be uploaded today, then the day after, then the day after that. So I'm gonna try and upload them as soon as I can. I can only upload 1 video a day because of how my Wi-Fi actually works, so please excuse me. But I will upload them 3 days in a row, so you'll get to enjoy the entire mod as soon as you can. Galacticraft is an amazing mod. It's such a big mod as well, so you'll absolutely love playing with it, especially with your friends, knowing that there's like a space race and one of you has to get the space first. Super cool mod. Anyway, please excuse the first bit of the video because my voice was very low because my PC is just dumb sometimes. But don't worry, after the first 4 minutes of this video, everything's gonna be just fine and my voice is gonna return to normal. So, thank you for being patient, thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the video. See ya! Hello there, everybody, it's video from Darkside. Welcome to another video. Today I'm back doing another mod showcase because it seems like last time I made a mod showcase, y'all absolutely loved it, and it seems that it's what's trending apparently because people really like mods, and I haven't seen really that many people making mod showcases, so I'm gonna try and do a couple, like at least a few of the mods which I really like. Like for example, today we're doing Galacticraft mod, which if you don't know is like probably one of the best mods I know because it's just so diverse, so big, adds so many cool items, and it's pretty simple and you can do it all on your own. First things first, I need to recommend you to get just enough items or not enough items so that you can see the crafting recipes, because that itself is going to help you so much during your gameplay, because this mod is just so big and it has a bunch of cool items. Because basically in this mod you can go to outer space. If you press M on your map, on your keyboard, you open the solar map where you can like see stuff like the Earth way down there. I don't know if you can zoom in. Yes, you can. Look, there's the Earth, there's the moon. You can create a satellite. You can go back outside. Thank you. You can even see this Mars. It's planet.mars. It's not really complete. The thing is still being worked on, but it's super cool. So you can, for now, you can go to the moon and to Mars, and you can click on to zoom in and view if you have any satellites over here, because you actually can make satellites in the orbit between the moon and the Earth, which is just crazy. There is so many things. I also do recommend there is a mod that adds stars to this world. Like you can see like a big giant ball that's supposedly a star, because inside that mod, I might make a showcase for that thing, by the way. Inside that mod there is an item that's a panel you place on the ground, and then it's basically you can walk up walls and stuff like that, because it allows you to have gravity. I recommend that mod a lot because while playing this there's going to be a lot of changes in gravity, which that mod will help negate, so then you don't have to like jump and then you go very high off. And it has also a grappling hook which will help you inside the satellite, which we'll see in a little bit, because in the satellite when you do jump you keep on floating infinitely. You're never gonna drop down, you're gonna keep floating, unless if you have like a grappling hook. You can like float back, but it'll be super slow trying to get there because it's not creative mode flying, it's actually like actual floating, so it's gonna be super hard. But let's get straight into it. So first of all, I'm gonna show you this chest, which has the basic items, which are right here, which are copper, tin, aluminium, and silicon. There's of course iron, which you will use. Each of these can be smelted into their appropriate ingots. These fallen meteors, they will come later on in the game. Then there's the bronze, which is pretty much the base of all the electric modules. Then of course the glowstone torch, because in outer space you can't put a normal torch because there is no oxygen, so it won't actually light. So you're going to need the glowstone torch, so then it will actually light, because yeah, where there is no oxygen, so you need the glowstone torch. Then you see silicon right here, silicon. It will give you this little material right here, which is raw silicon. Silicon is usually used in electric modules as well, which is something we will need later on in the game. After you get these ores, you'll have to start doing some of the basic stuff, which is the most basic stuff: oxygen. You're definitely going to outer space, you're going to need oxygen. So Starting with these, you will need the oxygen collector, which you grab that. Then let me grab myself a sapling right here, and then I will grab myself some bone meal. And I will also grab myself one last item, which is going to be a battery. I'm gonna grab the infinite battery. We'll see the batteries later on. Infinite batteries are only for creative mode. So, place a sapling. If you can hear anything jingling in the background, it's my dog also. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Also, I will check one thing, just 1 second. Yes, there we go. My voice was all the way down. So right now my voice should be a little bit better. Hopefully y'all can hear me a lot better. So first of all, I'm gonna grow this tree. There you go. That's a normal Minecraft tree. Place the oxygen collector. Then open this. You see, you need a battery slot so you can keep it connected with battery. Or you can use something over here, right here. Yeah, doggo. You can use these aluminum wires. Using the aluminum wires, there is, of course, you make them using aluminum and a bunch of wool. We already saw the aluminum ingot from this. I don't think I've actually placed the aluminum ingot. Oh yes, I have. Good, good. I didn't forget anything. Good. So, use the aluminum ingots to make some aluminum wires, and then you can make the heavy aluminum wire, because there's, of course, tiers to items, because some items require more power than the others, and using the heavy aluminum wires allows you to grab energy faster, and that way not only will your items charge faster, but I guess it's just mostly for charging items faster. And the tier 2 items will get boosts, as you can see. It's higher capacity, boost efficiency for tier 2 machines. Pretty cool. Then there's, of course, the sealable ones, which they're basically the normal ones, but if you're having a wall, if you're making a base, you can put these, and then they'll connect normally to these. So look, you can see they connect normally, because they act the same way as these things do. It's just they are wall blocks. So if you're building in a base, you don't have to like, for example, like let's give you this for an example. Like here's a wall, and you don't want to do this because this is bad. Because if you're in space, that block is gonna let air through, so you can just put this, and then air won't come through, or air won't go out, because if you're out in outer space again. So that's very, very cool. I really like that feature. Then there's, of course, the fluid pipes. These are I'm gonna go over them in a little bit. Let's go over here for now. You see there is oxygen storage, and then there is the energy output. So if you put this, you see the energy will go up. And the oxygen storage, you see there's particle effects, meaning it's actually taking oxygen from the tree and from the grass, of course, because the grass will give out oxygen. And it's getting filled with oxygen. Now, we're gonna follow it up with, we'll put this over there. We have the oxygen compressor, which will load them from an internal storage into an oxygen tanks, because, of course, you will need a bunch of oxygen tanks. There is light, medium, and heavy. Of course, I recommend the heavy ones, but these are a little bit more cost efficient. I mean, they're not that cost efficient. They need more materials. Of course, in outer space, you're gonna need that. Next up, yeah, the oxygen compressor, as I was saying. You need it to load it. You can put these fluid pipes. I think it is a fluid pipe. Let me try this. Let's put this. Yep. Plop and pop. Yes. Oh, is it? Oh wait, no. Is that the wrong? Is it like that? Yes. There we go. You can see now this one lost a bunch of oxygen, and now it's all filled inside here. You can grab. I'm gonna actually grab a bunch of these. I'm gonna grab. Whoop, there we go. Good enough. Place here. You can see it's getting filled. Now here we place the empty oxygen canister. So if we type oxygen over here, or is it a canister? No, it's not a canister either. As you can see, all the mod things. I'm gonna grab a heavy one. So I'm gonna plop you here, or down here. Yeah, there we go. It's getting filled. Very cool. You see it's losing also power from the battery. Of course, batteries do have a limited amount of power. If I can find, there we go, 15K, and right here this can hold 16K. So yeah, that's why I also I definitely recommend, not over here, was it over here? Over here. There we go. Power modules. There is solar panels, and there is advanced solar panels. Hold on. طلعي لها كوتشينو برا بليز. شو؟ ايه
وش صغير كثير ولا ما؟
لا حسيته
منيح. لا مش بفضل صغير.
منيح.
لا يمكن تخلي الحمام مسقط رميات بيسو.
منو مسكر؟ لا.
إذا كنت زين بينت لك عنه شيء، بس أنا امبارح شميت الريحة ونسيت. أنا اليوم عم فكر إنه أنا شلت كيس زبالة وما كان في كيس زبالة وقت جيت يعني ما غيرته. هلا ببلش يشخشخ بالبيت ماما. عشو بعتمد عليك على شغلة بدها 5 دقايق.
طيب اوكي فيك تسكري الطاي ورا. So right inside here, we have the basic solar panel, the advanced solar panel. These are both used to create a bunch of power. Right here, you see it always faces the sun. Of course, if it's nighttime, it's not gonna do anything. And also, the sun's position will affect this. So sun visible, 100%. So if I grabbed a bunch of blocks and I put it in front of them, front of it right here, it will affect. Oh god, what is this? It will affect it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Sun visible, 44%. Saw partially visible. The sun position and the sun visibility will affect it a lot. You can also disable it so it doesn't create any more energy. Enable it. You can put a battery here to recharge your battery. So if I grabbed an empty battery from this right here, there we go. I can put it here, and it starts getting filled very quickly. There is also, of course, the basic one, but the basic one is a little bit slower. And I don't know, does it look different? Does it? Yeah, it looks a little bit different. Of course, this one's a little bit more cost efficient. It recharges very slowly. You can see 8 gigajoule, and this 8, I think it's gigajoule. I'm not sure. This is 35. This one's 8. So definitely, that one is a lot better. It'll take you a little bit more materials, but on the long run, I think it will do a lot better. Now, you can also make a coal generator, which takes coal. The same basic concept. You take it, place it, and put coal inside here, or blocks of coal. It produces heat, and the more heat the better. Also, you cannot put batteries in this because, of course, it's too hot. So you will need an aluminum wire to actually be able to put it into other things, because you can't put batteries inside here, of course. Back in here you go. I don't think any more. Oh, there you go. Energy storage module. You can just. This is mostly for this one. There you go. Now you fill it. Yeah, in, out. Pretty cool stuff. Let me try and actually grab more from here. Yes. Now put it here. There you go. It's getting a bunch of energy. It can hold 500,000, which is amazing. Then you can put a battery inside here and it will take them out. Maybe. Let me check. Battery. Let me check. So if a battery is inside here, it's giving, and if a battery is up here, it's taking. As you can see, now it's taking more energy. But you can see it's getting filled so quickly because, of course, this is an advanced one. Yeah, super cool. Now this one's pretty much empty, and it's all getting siphoned inside here. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Can you also stop typing EO inside the chat? Because I'm always pressing E and W. Okay. We're gonna put this one, energy module. Anything else we need for now? No, but there's a whole bunch of electric things we need to talk about later. But for now, we finished the oxygen compressor. We just talked about that. I'm pretty sure the tank should be full by now. Yes. Or oxygen tank full. Remove it. No valid oxygen tank. As you can see. Very cool. Really like it. Okay. Next up is the oxygen decomposer. Oxygen decomposer will unload oxygen into internal storage from oxygen tank. So this is basically the opposite thing. So if I put this, can I put it down here? There we go. Oxygen decomposer. We'll grab this full oxygen tank, and I think we have to place it here. And not enough power. Of course, not enough power. Let's put the infinite one here. There you go. Now it's getting filled up here instead of getting filled up here, so you can unload your tanks. Pretty cool. I don't know why you would do that though. Maybe you need the oxygen for like a machine. As you can see right here, the green means it's going in, red going out. Very nice. A bubble distributor is one of the most important things if you're making a base or outside on like Mars or the moon, because here's why. Remove bubble. You can turn off the bubble visibility, but I don't think you need that. So put the energy in here, and then the oxygen. I'm gonna grab you. Thank you. Right here, inside here. Oh, the opposite side, isn't it? Yes, yes it is, the opposite side. There we go. Now, look at that. Look at that. This is an oxygen bubble. Anything inside this bubble, you'll be able to breathe inside. As long as you're inside this bubble, you'll be able to breathe inside. When you get outside, you can also turn off the bubble visibility, as I already said, but I'd rather keep it on, just to know the radius. It takes a lot of energy, as you can see, and, well, not that much oxygen. As you can see, it's still growing big. It will grow significantly big. Yeah, look at that. That's super cool. I really like this thing. This basically this is the base. You need this to make like a base up there, somewhere between the stars. It's still growing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's the thing. That's what you mostly need if you want to go outside and explore space and make a base up there. Decomposer. We already read about this. Yes. Oxygen sealer. It will fill it with people. So, for example, this thing, if you're making a base, especially if you're inside a space station, you can place this item, and it will detect thermal attachment. I've got thermal here. No, uses more energy. Okay, so basically, if you're inside the space station, as we'll see right here, you'll spawn inside a room, and it has a bunch of other things outside, because there is you can build, of course, on the space station. But basically, you spawn inside a room, but the room is open. So let's imagine you close the room off, then you plop one of these in, you place the energy, then you put the oxygen in here. It will automatically detect that that place is fully sealed, and when it's fully sealed, you can turn this thing on, and it will fill the place with energy automatically. Now we'll look through this later when we're inside the station up there. And here we go. This is the biggest it can get. Super big, honestly. You can build a lot of things inside here, and you can place many of these right next to each other. Super cool. Oxygen detector will remote redstone signal when surrounded by oxygen. I don't think that's very important. This is mostly just redstone items. I don't think you're going to be using redstone up in space if you have all this electricity stuff to work with. You'd be too busy. Then there's the oxygen storage module, which is the same thing as the electric storage module, which you just place down and it gets filled with oxygen. As easy as that. Also, this thing will keep on getting oxygen from trees as long as they're next to it. There's no problem there. What's next? Over here. Oh, we don't need you anymore. Thank you. Do we need anything here to take with us to space? I'll grab the collector. And we'll grab these, because we'll show them off over in space. Okay. Refinery. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I might make this into a 2-part video. So watch out for that. And so, for example, refinery. And there's the cargo stuff. You know what? I'll leave these. I'll leave these for later, because right now we have to look at one of the most important things, which is the NASA workbench. Pop this here. Look at this bad boy. It's so big. You open this up, and there you go. That is your tier 1 rocket. That is what you're gonna begin with to make your rocket. This is why I recommend not enough items mod, because then right here you can see a tier 1 rocket. You need to know how to build this. There you go. It's as easy as that. Just one click of a button and boom. You have your tier 1 rocket. You need the cones, you need all the heavy duty plate. They cost a crap ton of stuff. These are some rare materials, so be sure you're gonna be grinding a lot. And all these oxygen vents and all these. I'm not gonna go over all the building materials because they're not really that useful. They're just like normal materials. You can just, that's why I asked for this mod, because it's way easier to do it. And when you pick this up, it's so funny. Okay, so using the NASA workbench, oh, you can see it's going back small because it ran out of oxygen, because the priority goes for this thing. As you can see, no more oxygen. Very cool, really like that. Let's turn you off for now, to prevent any lag. So after you build your tier 1 rocket, in these 3 slots on the top, you can put chests, and then you can make, if I say tier 1, then There you go. You can see there is storage 18, 36, 56. It's all using the chests up here. You can see you can put 3 chests up here, and then you can make a bigger chest, I guess. Pretty cool. And pretty much after you're done with this, and you got all these materials, you're almost ready to go to space. We'll go through a bunch of other things. These things will make your life a little bit easier. We already talked about this. Coal generator. Here's the deconstructor, which destroys your old spaceships, so you can grab some more materials out of that, since you won't need them anymore. Display screen. This is mostly just for bases, for if you're making a base up in the space station, because it will display some information. See some pretty cool stuff. You can see the satellite up there, even though we don't have it yet, because this is supposed to be placed long ago. And you can see there is no link, because it takes a link from the telemetry unit. Hey, sorry to abruptly just end the video here, but it's either I do this or I make the video 1 hour long and I have to take like 3 days to upload it because of my Wi-Fi speed being so bad. So please excuse me, but that's gonna be the end of this first part. If you liked it, leave a like. Next part is gonna be coming up tomorrow, and then there's going to be one more part the day after that. I'm sorry to just have to end it suddenly like this, but it's just what I have to do, or else this video will never be able to, I'll never be able to publish it actually, because my Wi-Fi is just so bad. So, thank you for your patience, and see you tomorrow. Thank you.